Hey, this is Politics with Laura, and I got a good one for you today. Can I say Donald Trump? Now, there's a lot going on around. There is so much being thrown at this man, even the kitchen sink. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. There's a lot that he deserves, and a lot more. However, he's under great scrutiny for having secret information from the White House in his tenure. Now, before the hate mail and posts and all this other stuff, let's just stop here. He's the only one that has had the FBI go to his house and pull out guns. Now, I'm not siding with him, I'm not siding against him, I'm just saying what is the truth. There were other presidents, and actually all presidents have taken something from the White House. Talks, Bill Clinton still got stuff in his sock drawer. Just saying. Now, this right here comes from the Guardian, and I'm just gonna skip through it. But there's some information that needs to be brought out. Yes, it is left leaning, but it doesn't mean that there isn't accurate information in it. So let's all get out of this. Oh, that's too left, and that's too right wing, too left wing. Let's look at the information, and then we can sift through it ourselves. All right. Mar-a-Lago, a magnet for spies, officials sworn warn after nuclear files reportedly found. Okay, right there, left leaning. Okay. All right, Mar-a-Lago, a Palm Beach resort residence where Donald Trump reportedly stored nuclear secrets among a trove of highly classified documents for 18 months since leaving the White House. It is a magnet for foreign spies, former intelligence officers have warned. The Washington Post reported that the documents describing the unspecified foreign government defenses, including its nuclear capabilities, was one of the most highly um, secret papers Trump took away from the White House when left the office in 2021. There were also documents marked as SAP for special access programs, which are often used often about U.S. intelligence operations, and circulation is secretly severely restricted even among administration officials at the top security. Now, it goes on, but one thing I would like to say is that what Donald Trump did, other presidents did. It's just that Donald Trump is easy to not like. He's a very unlikable person. We all get that. Um, he's very hard to like, but it's not about him being liked. It's about him being the president. And can presidents have that information? And that's something that needs to be looked into. All right, back to the article. Now, the article states, I know that national security professionals inside government, my former colleagues, they are shaking their heads at what damage might have been done, John Brennan, a former CIA director, told MSNBC. I am sure Mar-a-Lago was being targeted by Russian intelligence and other intelligence services over over the course of the last 18 to 20 months, and if they were able to to get individuals into the facility to access those rooms where they were documented, where were and made copies of those documents. Um, that's what they would do. Now, I have to say that right there is extremely prejudicial to say, and highly inflammatory, because it's pure speculation of what they may or what might, what could have, what should have. But that right there is highly speculative. That's not cool. Last month, the Organized Crime and Corruption Reported Project, through reported that a Russian-speaking immigrant from Ukraine was able to mingle with the former president's family and friends at Mar-a-Lago, posing as Anna de Rothschild, presented herself as being an heiress to the banking dynasty. Now, I got a problem with this one because you can easily Google Anna de Rothschild. Not hard to find at all, and I'll put her picture in this. So that right there is. Okay. Anna Yashinshein, the daughter of a truck driver who immigrated to Canada, regaled those around her with tales of vineyards and estates growing up in Monaco, and even met the former president in person, getting herself photographed with him on the golf green. I mean, where's she going to be? But it goes on. Let me see. Oh, here's a good one. Okay. There was no evidence that Yashinshin was a spy, but the episode underlined how easy it is to get into Mar-a-Lago. Okay. During Trump's presidency, 2 Chinese women were caught trespassing there on separate occasions. Now, that happened to Obama. He threw a party, and these people that weren't even on a list got in. So, and I'm not the. Oh man, they're making me defend Trump. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Okay. Now, the article goes on, and I'm going to keep it short. One of them, Zhu Jingjiang, was in possession of 4 mobile phones, a laptop, 2 external hard drives, and a thumb drive later found carried malware in her hotel room. Investigators also found 9 USB drives, 5 SIM cards, and a signal detector device for spotting hitting microphones or cameras. She was found guilty of unlawful entry in restricted buildings and making false statements to federal officers, and deported to China in 2021. So, let me make sure I get this right. Let's repeat this. One of them, Zhu Jingjiang, she was found to have 4 mobile phones, 1 laptop, 1 hard drive, 1 thumb drive, later to carry malware in her hotel room, and investigators found 5 SIM cards with signal detectors, device for spotting hidden cameras and microphones, and she was found guilty of it, and she was simply deported? That's like saying, hey, come on over here and you could rob a bank, and we're going to and give you probation. Just a thought. Maybe it might not be Trump's problem that the U.S. laws are so lax on spies. I digress. Now here's the interesting part. The guests arrived otherwise are not the only security concern. In 2021, Trump organization sought 87 foreign workers for positions at Mar-a-Lago, with the wages started at $11.96. Trump, you are cheap. You are cheap. Stop being so cheap. Pay people money. And just a thought. I digress. So, so the FBI is throwing all this conjecture out there, and it's all rumors and innuendos of what could have happened, what might have happened, even though it doesn't look good on Trump at all. A very difficult person to like. Very difficult. However, you have to look at the big picture, because he wasn't the only president that that has done this. Bill Clinton has, and I did a video on this. He had White House information, documentation, that and tapes that the National Archives sued him over, and and the FBI was like, well, that's up to him. That was his tenure. The judge was like, he did nothing wrong. That was his tenure. If he wants to take that stuff home, he can. But now when it's Trump, you got the FBI with guns, big old guns, at his house. Like I said, he's a hard person to like. He probably has jerk written on his forehead whenever he washes his face. He just puts a little makeup on to keep the jerk word off. But, and I have to say, yeah, this was a very left-leaning article, but there were some things in there that we can take from it. Whatever you want to take from it, it's up to you. But I just found this article rather interesting. And on that note, I want to thank you for dropping by. Oh, also like, subscribe, help me get to 500 subscribers. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you.